So you finally decided to go after sync licensing. You polished your beats, you wrote a few emails, maybe even filled out a couple of submission forms, and then nothing. No reply, no rejection, just crickets. You started wondering, is it my music? Is it my email? Did they even get it? Is this a myth? Did Silas lie to me? Trust me, I've been there. Let me tell you a story. Back when I started this journey, I sent music to every library I could find. I had maybe 50 tracks, they were decent mixes, and I had a Google sheet with publisher names. I wrote long, heartfelt emails thinking passion would win them over, but 90% never replied. And at first I took it personally, but then I realized something. The problem wasn't just me, the problem was my approach. The first thing to understand is libraries are overwhelmed, especially the big ones. They get hundreds of emails a week, some a day, from hopeful artists just like you and me. And many of them are sending the same generic message. Hey, I make all kinds of music. Here are some links. Let me know what you think. Until a few years ago, I was using this same approach. And when I got serious about sync, I realized that that approach was not going to cut it. And to be honest, it's not because your music is bad. It's probably good. It's because you haven't made it easy for them to say yes. The next thing to take note is some libraries only accept music during a specific window. Others are completely closed. They're closed indefinitely. Some don't update their websites. Some don't even have websites. Some don't bother replying unless they want to work with you. So how do you fix this? Here's what worked for me. So the first thing I did is I built a proper submission pack, a metadata spreadsheet, stems, alt versions, a contact sheet, highlight reels. 2, send targeted emails. Address a person by name if possible. Mention something you liked about the shows that they've placed on, or even their website or the way that they've laid out their content. Keep it short and end with a call to action. 3, create proof of consistency. I started showing I was releasing 100+ tracks a year. I mentioned my work ethic, my organization, and my follow through in the email as well. So I'd hopefully built trust. And suddenly I wasn't just another hopeful. I was a seasoned partner they could rely on. And honestly, even then, some libraries didn't respond. Some just don't respond. Some people just don't want your music. That's why you need to spread yourself wide. Spread the net wide. I submitted to 10 libraries. Only 3 replied, and there were 2 that led to placements. And unfortunately, one of them out of the 3, I didn't end up doing work with them because it was a bit of a shady deal. Luckily, I saw what was happening, and then, I was able to get out of it. But that's another story for another day. Sometimes it helps to collaborate with someone who already has a foot in the door. Not to use them, but to learn from them. If you can co-create a track with someone who's already library approved, your chances improve. Also, follow up. Don't be annoying, but don't disappear either. If you're watching this and you feel stuck, you're not alone. That's why I created the Sync Starter Toolkit. It's a free download that basically gives you a sample metadata sheet, some pitch email template, a submission checklist as well, and a sample queue log so you can track if you suspect that your music is playing anyway. If you want to download that, you can check the link in the bio or check my description. Don't let the silence throw you off. It's not rejection, it's the noise of the game. Your job is to cut through that noise. You don't need a reply from everybody. I promise you just maybe 1 or 2 libraries to approve you. And if you're still trying to figure out if your tracks are ready, check out the video I did on sync track readiness. See you in the next one. Peace.